It's another week.
Cheer. You the man, you heard?
Chat message, you heard?
He's fucking down.
So is Richie Sauce rap?
Yeah.
No rapper. No rapper. It's another episode of the Season Podcast. How you guys doing, man? How's the week been? Great. Not bad. We got the host, we got Mark, we got Ashley, we got Richie, and myself, Clark.
You're good. I'm further than and I got hours. What?
I mean, that's my art show on Friday.
Right, like a box, right? Like, was unhappy, depression.
You know what I mean? Another year on these motherfuckers.
Just another day.
Turn the fuck up. You know what I mean? Bow.
Yeah, man.
Just another day.
Niggas ain't living out here.
You in the bitty, man. You know what you mean, bro?
You didn't wake up and it was your funeral.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you on that.
No funeral service, no fab. You know what I'm saying? We here with you in the bitty, nigga. What up?
I mean, I'm not from Chicago or anything like that, so I saw my 25th birthday.
Bomba Club.
And I'm joking.
Okay, I'm talking about people.
But
This
I'm
is
not
Chicago.
joking. But I am joking.
Chicago, Baltimore.
Shout
It's
out.
funny because it's true. Is it fall?
Shout out to OTF, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Excuse me. Pardon me. Wrong button.
I can see that happening in real life. Like I caught my bad.
My bad.
Excuse, bad time for that.
Pardon me. Yeah.
This is awkward.
Shouts to Chicago. Shout out to.
Yo, Dirk got hit with 2 more charges.
Oh, they finally
Like a
actually
jumping
put
in.
two
And-
more.
Two
No,
more
those are 2 real charges because of what they put them in there. They actually never put actual charges.
No,
on
he
them.
got charged for murder for hire too.
So no,
That
they,
too, and 2 more charges.
it was, right now it was under conspiracy because they ain't really had.
Nah,
Oh,
they
but
fully.
now-
He got fully indicted.
Oh, now they got
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
That, well, he's been held for a good what? It's like 2-3
Yeah.
weeks now.
Yeah, but he's been fully indicted.
Okay. So now they're bringing him in, and yeah. So what's the actual 2 charges now?
I don't know. I didn't really look into it.
Oh, they're
Like I said, I've been actively trying to forget this guy from my memory because he's out. Of here.
I think they're trying to charge her for
He's out of here. We can look it up.
bringing a gun
Dirt.
on the highway. Like that's its actual charge.
Please don't want that to be a charge because I don't know.
No, I'm talking about like no. Well, in their case, because it was for killing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so they're saying gun on the highway for not the actual murder, but just him having it on.
Grammy winning rapper Lil
Okay,
Durk.
so whatever charges they're
Faces
adding on
addition-
whatever he got picked
I'm
up.
about to tell you. Grammy winning rapper Lil Durk faces additional charges in murder of rival near Beverly Center Mall. New charges have been lodged against Grammy, who was previously facing a federal murder conspiracy charge in Los Angeles. The 32-year-old rapper is now charged with 1 count of conspiracy, 1 count of use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death, 1 count of using, carrying, and discharging firearms and a machine gun, and possession of such firearms in furtherance of crime of violence resulting in death.
Adding on the RICO.
Yeah.
Eventually. That's why, when they use that in furtherance of, that's real RICO slang and terminology, if you will. It's in furtherance of this. It's a
Damn, this is
furtherance
2
of
years
that.
ago this shit happened too. That's crazy.
They had to gather. They had to make sure that they got all that.
All the evidence,
right.
yeah.
Life in prison. Yeah, so like I said,
Yeah, definitely not looking good for him. It's.
I mean, we thought Young Thug was out of here, right?
yeah, but they're not fucking up this case. It's the feds. It's not state. It's
Yeah,
not the
that's-
state of
Or
Georgia.
his feds.
Yeah,
feds.
it's feds.
Different. Yeah.
Yeah,
Way
yeah,
different.
yeah. They don't play.
all that court leaking and
The
what's
state of
going
Georgia
on.
the state of Georgia is fuckery, not the feds.
Yeah, pretty much. Like states can fuck up, but most of the time, feds usually have a lot of evidence on you when they're trying to bring you to that trial. They're real calculated with their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, okay,
Yeah, they got you about 93% dead to rights when the feds come for you. There's like a 7% chance that they fuck up when they come for you. But don't let them get some additional time to put some more shit together.
And usually they'll hold you just to figure out, okay, let's make sure all these T's and I's are dotted.
I don't
Like,
feel like that's what they do. They let you. They watch you. They don't hold
Yeah,
you.
No,
they
no,
hold
no.
you crap.
They watch you. And
No,
they want
no.
you to keep fucking
Yeah.
up while they make sure all these I's and T's are crossed. Make some more I's and T's for us that
Like,
we already
like,
know
oh,
are
no, for
crossing.
sure. That's
It's-
but
Please,
it's when they
please.
bring you in. It's like how they do it to make
Yeah,
sure
because
they're properly
they
doing
let
it.
you do as much shit
They
as
want
possible.
collect it.
And then they're like, all right, this is enough.
You're gonna go to jail for
This is
1,000
enough.
years.
We're gonna make a lot of money off of this
Who
case.
can you give us?
Who can you run to?
Or I'm gonna get a lot of prestige for this case.
That's a fact.
So
Yeah, that's why you see. I feel like a lot of these cases are happening overall.
which one's that?
Some.
You had two of those, or is that mine from the table?
No, you had two of those.
Oh, okay.
I just remember not being able to eat either.
Gummies, but yeah, just how that case is going, I just think it's pretty. I think it's more of a wrap than
It's cut and dry.
yeah. I think it's more of a wrap.
I mean,
than,
and let's not forget about Young Thug, dog. He did about 85%, at least 85% of the shit he said they did. They said he did.
Nah, he did.
It's not even a question whether or not he did it or not. It's just that they fucked up so bad.
Which one are we talking about? The Furby. Okay. Sorry.
yeah, you're talking about
Nigga was rapping about
yeah. He was.
it. Young Thug was rapping about the shit.
Yeah, no, I know who Young Thug is. I had to just remember. the
No,
other
not
one.
even just rapping. They have him. They have like evidence,
Dirk,
like
Yeah, the
text
Furby, right?
messages and
That was the one.
rented
Yeah,
a
yeah,
car
yeah,
that
okay.
got
You feel
used.
me.
And
Yeah.
You understand?
I see.
That's on Little Duke. Little Duke was the one who called in and was like, "Yo, from the jail phone, it's done" or some shit like that. That's when that was like that's part of the shit. That's why he had took the Alpha plea deal as well. But he was supposed to get called up, but
the biggest story about this is that
the two friends are beefing.
this part I don't understand, right? Young Thug says he still wants to work with Gunna,
Mhm.
right? Then he does a song and says Gunna's not a snitch in the song.
But then goes on Twitter.
Then goes on Twitter and say, I don't know you, bruh.
But they said that was hacked. They said he had like 3 like wild tweets. So, and then after that, he was like, "Yeah, you know, my Twitter was hacked or whatever like that." So it could be true, could not be. You know what I mean? But
so it's fake.
yeah, because that would be inconsistent of what he just was coming out and saying.
Yeah, because you just asked the judge to let you
Just
out.
ask the judge, let me out, and hey, can I work with this person who has like
Like that's the
charges
shit
on
that
them?
don't make that's the shit that didn't make sense to me.
That's why sometimes you got to sit back and just be like,
And that's the
what
crazy part.
makes sense?
Niggas have been hacking celebrities' emails recently. Like Twitter's recently. Like
Except for Meek Mill.
niggas. Like not no like Russian,
That is him.
not no
Nah,
Russian
yeah,
hacker.
Meek Mill be tweeting his shit.
Tweeting his
Right,
own
like
shit.
it's been niggas
no
like
PR.
you saw when
No
when
marketing team.
Skip
They
Bayless'
checking
shit
the
got
shit
hacked.
like,
Yeah,
God
exactly.
Damn,
So,
change
like-
the password.
Skip Bayless's Twitter got hacked recently too, and the guy was like, man, he trying to delete all these texts, and he was saying like, hey, I'm looking at Skip's DMs. He cheating on his wife. He be DMing.
Who would be surprised though?
Yeah, but this is why, like, and I don't know. I think when it comes to hackers, it's like probably young niggas at this point that's just like learning about the shit and then just really having fun with it. Like, oh, let me see this shit. Oh, let me see this shit. Oh, I can't believe I could get here. So it's not like they actually. Some people are trying to make you buy your shit back and actually get money, but some people are just doing it for the fuck of it. You know. So I do believe his shit was hacked because it was just like everything you said on one side.
This
was
is perfect publicity though. Like Jesus, you couldn't ask for better publicity than this.
Yeah, because either way,
Because niggas is like, what's going on?
And then you can
And then like as soon as the shit between Thug and as soon as the text the tweet came out, niggas is back on the Thug said whatever the fuck. I guess they beefing. Like the beef started all over again.
yeah, but
And then Gunna put out what he put out. So then it was just like,
no, they said Gunna's brother tweeted that.
what was that from that?
The feel is mutual. No, because I don't think Gunna run his Twitter. I think his brother DP, whatever.
pause.
Yeah.
Hey yo,
That's his name?
Yeah.
What was he chose that?
I don't know.
He like tells people MDP.
Short for discipline.
No, that's a different kind of discipline. Yeah, bet you learn something.
I don't need that in my life.
Pause.
I don't think anyone needs that in their life, though. Like even like
There's too much. Listen, we need to actually sit here and talk about all of these things that porn has niggas thinking
Corn.
it's okay. Corn, whatever has niggas thinking it's okay.
Whatever the corn.
Right? Like DPs are not okay.
how about unprepped anal?
Right? Yeah, like you can't just take a girl out to dinner
Stop.
and then put it in her butt.
Please
You're
stop
like
thinking that's ever something you are springing on anybody.
like a girl
but
has to like not eat
prison.
all day and do enemas to shit out all her shit. Like that's how come these bitches is like ass to mouth. That's the only reason why they're doing ass to mouth is because they're completely clean in there.
ATM
Don't
Jacob.
start this shit,
ATM Jacob.
Right?
Jesus.
So like you can't just you like
At the moment.
right?
At the moment.
Also, DPs is completely out of the question. Like in real life, like there's too much of a chance of sword fighting. Too much. One girl sucking both of your dicks, that's out of the question.
I ain't gonna lie, two
That's
men
so busy.
two men in one room with one chick anyway. That's like
Great.
yeah, great.
Now,
That too.
some girls be down for that shit.
Blueberry.
But you know what I mean?
Y'all see how quick she could go left?
That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but none of these things are okay in real life applications. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Like, listen, man. I'm like I said, maybe
If
I'm
there are
weird.
two
Like maybe
dicks
I'm weird.
As a woman, if there are two dicks in a room, there is trouble afoot.
Listen, for me as a guy, bro,
called them the dicks
I've
and
never
chicks.
had a threesome, right? And I don't want to. That's gay.
Like a threesome is off the table for me, but it's damn sure was never gonna be two guys. Because the fuck do you get? Where is my pistol?
I don't know how niggas like to be cucked.
Like
I don't see how cucking is a real thing in real life.
What is that?
Go sit in the corner while your wife is getting thrashed.
Yeah, it definitely is a real thing because that's like
I know it's a real thing.
definitely is a real thing.
It happens a lot, but I just like, what the fuck? What's up with people?
You just watch your woman get
Piped out.
Some watch and then at the end like finish her off. But
I've seen. Listen, some of this shit. There's this streamer, this white streamer. I can't remember his name. There's this white streamer. I can't remember his name. His wife cucks him.
what? Like she watches him fuck.
No, she cucks him. Like he sits in the corner when they go to like
he's a
different
cuck.
countries.
Okay, fair.
When they go to different countries and he's like with other streamers and shit, like the other streamers get to beg his wife type shit. And he has to go sit in a corner.
Nobody can explain.
Raj. No.
I just don't understand that. I just, oh my gosh.
Anyway, we're gonna go on this trip and you're gonna sit in that corner, you're gonna watch me.
Like the shit with Adam, like I don't understand
Who's
it.
Adam and Eve? What,
Adam 22 from No Jumper.
Don't want to play that game anymore.
But
I know. I already
you
recognize that now. No,
Yeah,
don't want to play the
the
game.
same girl from Adam 22 got pregnant.
Which girl?
Selena Powell.
Yeah, oh yeah, the perfect segue.
Oh yeah.
This
She's like-
nigga YNB
and
Namir fucking got her pregnant and was kissing on her. And it was like 2 days before that, she was like, my throat is gonna cause the Miami Heat to win the game. 2 days before that.
Just put it the fuck on.
Yeah, like no. And
Just 2 days before that, she said, my throat is gonna win the Miami Heat the game. Supposedly,
they lost.
Scary Terry got that 3,000.
Don't do that, please.
And it's like,
Please don't
dog.
start.
No, like this nigga. It's like this nigga. How are these niggas okay with kissing the entire industry, bro? Not only kissing the entire industry, but like they're nut.
No, yeah,
Not
on her
even.
face.
These
You have a
girls
kid with her.
now batty.
Yeah, they eat ass.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Richard.
I just don't. For the life of
Getting
me,
syphilis in the eye and shit.
for the life of me, I just don't understand
Yo.
how.
Getting pink eye.
Where did America? This is why Trump won, my nigga. This is exactly because these niggas is lost.
Because America loves blackness. I'm telling you, back to that shit, boy. America loves slackness, though. Listen to me. Trump could have just won 2 terms, and we could have got
Mike.
shit over with, right?
Mike.
Oh, my bad.
Give him the goddamn.
America could have won. America could have just had 2 terms with Trump, dog. Got that motherfucker out the way, right? But instead, everybody was mad, right? Because Trump wasn't the one, so they got him out of here to put this old ass nigga in.
And they used
office.
the pandemic to get him out, and it wasn't even his fault.
And then this old ass nigga didn't do nothing with the country but make us look like a fucking mockery to everybody else, right? For y'all to just push this nigga out of office.
No, you didn't see what came out about Sleepy Joe?
Pay money to push this nigga out of office just to hire this nigga back. Come on, man.
This shit about the he had an interview on like a Wisconsin radio, and the only way he was gonna do the interview is that they had
Nah, just wanted the link. Keep going.
Sorry.
he had to agree to I'm not gonna keep going while you're doing that.
That is disrupting.
Nah, the mouse is super sensitive, so yeah.
So they had to agree to cut out the mess ups, like all the mess ups, to edit it out to get the interview. So then the full unedited interview came out, and he's like talking about, he's like, yo, I have the most black people in my presidency. You can put all the presidents together, and I have more black people in my cabinet than all the presidents combined. And he literally, same sentence, more black people than all the presidents combined. I don't know if they need to be arrested or hung, but they need to get out of there. All one sentence, one thought. Massive dementia is like he's going through massive dementia.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like,
dog. You had to pay
crazy
money.
massive dementia.
You had
bro.
to pay money to get this nigga out of here, dog. Right? To put in for him to run against.
He literally said he has the most black people, and then he said, I don't know if they need to be arrested or hugged, but they need to get out of here. Same sentence.
Man, I think he back in 1970s, nigga. This is the same.
I was not here that either. I'm just saying you gotta go a little further back.
Oh, yeah.
But
So like
1950s.
And this was an Australian news show that I saw this on, because they're not going to play this on American news. You got to like watch European news to see all the shit that's happening here.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas be making the motherfucker make us like a fucking mockery to everybody else, dog. And then just to put Trump back in office is like, come on, bro. The fuck? Should just let the nigga run.
Sleepy Joe with his dementia.
Well, no, yeah,
I mean, that's the reason. That's the main reason. Listen, it's the main reason. Hey, like that one girl said,
man.
like that one white lady said, I'd rather my president grab a pussy than be a pussy.
Yeah.
Right.
Biden isn't a pussy. He's old.
Listen, but this is
across that way.
This is how it comes across, because we're just giving all this money to certain countries, and we can't take care of our people here.
Exactly. Come on, man. He was making a mockery of us, dog.
That's
a fucking mockery.
Old. He's easily torn astray.
So then that's the whole point. So then the whole point is, if Joe is if his mental isn't there, listen, if his mental isn't there, the vice president is there. So then what were you doing?
Nothing. Sitting back and collecting that motherfucker.
That was probably her biggest mistake, is not like
sitting back and collecting.
You weren't doing anything. First off, you weren't doing anything.
Yeah.
And then when you came out and they didn't have an election to pick the candidate from the Democratic Party, you didn't tear yourself away from Joe.
Yeah. So she
unfortunately, somebody they should have made Joe a villain and said, listen, Bidenomics was horrible. I got something better. Joe had to fall on the sword, but they didn't do that to him. And that was her biggest mistake, other than like the massive mess ups that she did with her budget, and then like the advertising and all of that. So I'm just talking about the stuff that I noticed was she didn't tech away herself from Joe. And nobody is happy with Joe. If they were happy with Joe, they would have looked past how he looked on stage and was like, nah, we riding with Joe.
Yeah. So like
nobody was really happy with Joe. They just said they were, because they didn't want this is how crazy it is.
And that's what I told you, dog. This was a fucking mockery, dog.
This is how crazy it is. They would rather.
Word of the day.
It's dog, bro. And then the other thing about why personally I couldn't vote for Kamala, right? I can't vote, but personally, why I couldn't vote, even if I could, was the whole thing. Like, her whole thing about what they had a whole plan for Black people, a whole like PowerPoint presentation, damn near bullet points for Black people. And once you got through all the word salad, it was, hey Kamala, this is Black people. Now I'm a Black person. Hey Kamala, what you got for us? Hey, random Black person, I got weed and I got a loan. That's it.
I
got weed and a loan for you because that's what Black people. We're going to legalize weed and we're going to give you a loan.
After literally two things that I named.
But Trump is literally was offering that same shit too. So
Trump wasn't offering up. No, man.
As far as the weed thing, he said the weed thing already.
Yeah, but he didn't say it as regards to this is what I'm giving Black people. No.
I'm just saying, like, it was
for Black people. Literally, the number one thing was legalizing weed. What is not every Black nigga smokes? Like, okay, we all smoke, right? But not this is the like. If that ain't stereotypical, if that isn't playing on a stereotype, I don't know what is.
But okay, yes, it's playing on a stereotype, but at the same time, right?
Gotta know
even
the
if
type.
you don't smoke, right? You know somebody who does.
Yeah, but that's not a Black. Don't say it's Black people because there are more white people. But Black people that smoke.
Problem of their whole thing, marginalizing anything,
and that's why I say they marginalize weed. They marginalize legalizing weed
to Black people when they
to Black people because we arrest you for legalizing weed. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a break on that, and then we'll give you a loan.
To make you feel better.
Oh, they literally playing in our face, dog. Like that's the shit that bothered me. And then the identity politics. Like I'm sorry, Ashley. I know you're a woman and I'm married to a woman, but niggas feeding their family is a little bit more important than abortion rights.
That's got it fucked up, shorty.
That's how America feels.
Yeah, nah. I don't give a fuck how America feels.
That's how America feels. And they spent too much money on saying Trump was going to take away abortion, and he's not. It's not the fact about taking it away or not. It's the fact that they spent money saying that he's going to take abortion away when he's running his campaign is running on he's not taking abortion away. Like real talk, it's in there. He lost major conservative Republicans because he was pro-choice. His old vice president didn't want to be his vice president because he's not conservative enough. He actually told them to vote for Kamala, Mike Pence.
He did.
So this is what I'm saying. Right? It's not the fact about taking it away, it's the idea of it. Like, I'll say this, Ashley. Most women, right?
Oh God.
No, I'm being for real. Most women, it's like abortion are women's guns to men. It's their gun, right? Like they don't want their Second Amendment taken away, even if they don't want to, even if they're not going to use it, they don't want that taken away. The same way we don't want our guns taken away. It's a loose comparison, but it's your gun.
Pussy.
But it's your gun. I totally agree with that.
It's not my gun. No. It's
I'm saying idea-wise, the theory, like the theme of it for women, it's their right to have a gun. Like men don't have abortions, right?
But you benefit from them.
Yeah, you benefit from them if you believe in them.
I'm sorry, what?
You benefit from them if you believe in them.
No. Because a man this is where when women have autonomy of their own bodies, it doesn't fucking matter what you believe because the truth say I'm carrying the fucking guap, right? I'm carrying the load. So I'm going to erase it. You could have been pro-choice, pro-life, pro whatever the fuck you want. It's about what she is. But you benefit from that because you don't have that bill. You don't have that burden. You're not attached to that bitch.
Not if you're married.
Makes it a lot easier to get divorced.
But then this is the thing. It goes into like your where do you think life starts, right? Right. That's
not at all. It goes into what do you think is more important, the parasite or the host? And when I'm the fucking host,
no, listen.
It like
no. Those are two separate things, actually. Because if it was, hey, my wife or the baby, it's my wife. 10 times out of 10.
No,
I'm talking about for me.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But it's two different things because I could still have that belief and not believe in abortion for the sake of.
I think you like
recreational use,
right? Like how you go to the range and like just shoot up the range. Yeah, again,
that part. The medical stuff, and all the same
percentage of guys that are getting bitches pregnant. That percent is the same amount of bitches that use abortion for recreation. Okay, same percentage. That minute outlier of fucking loose, worthless people. They come on both sides. You know what I'm saying? So fair, right? But that does not mean we can punish the majority for that, because at the end of the day, most women, if you're 18 to like 25, you're getting an abortion is probably for the different reason of I can't fucking do this shit. There ain't no way, right? But I'm talking about the bitches that are affected that are later in life. Like I'm now 33, right? And the older I get, the more likely complications, fuckery, right. If I
that's the part I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the part.
But this is the thing: you cannot dissect the shit. They're not giving you They are not giving an option of if you have an ectopic pregnancy, if you were raped, if this is a result of incest, if this child has some debilitating disease, you know what I mean? Because there are all these gray areas. What's a debilitating disease? What percentage is if the mom's going to die? What percentage is the likelihood that she's going to die?
The reason why it didn't pass, honestly, from what I read of the bill, especially the one in Florida, the reason why Amendment 4 didn't pass
because they didn't fucking put a proper time limit on it.
They got too greedy. It
doesn't need to be anything further than like 15 weeks max.
It got too greedy. Real talk, y'all. They got too greedy.
16 maybe because that's 4 months. I'll go 16 because it's a good 4 months.
They got too greedy. They said.
I don't think they got too greedy.
No,
they
listen.
got too vague.
No. They got too greedy. No parental consent for people under 18.
I think that's an amazing thing.
Right? No, man.
Yes. Y'all keep talking about the 10-year-old, but the 17-year-old with strict ass fucking Christian parents that who doesn't want to do this with her fucking life deserves the right to fucking remove that situation. Like you can't keep doing it because at the end of the day, when you think about the 10-year-old, the 9-year-old, oh my god, yeah, great. The 17-year-old though. Because the 9 out of 10, that 9-year-old, it's not happening in the majority that it's happening for the 16, for the 17. You know how many bitches are on 16 and pregnant that are like, shouldn't have done this. Just, I needed someone to like let me go get an abortion or make me go get an abortion because this is crazy. I have people.
I get that, right? But then at the same time, my whole thing about the abortion stuff, right? It's like I'm gonna bear it all for at least for me. I think everybody deserves a chance, right? And it sounds kind of like, I don't want to say arcane or whatever, but it's like I feel like everybody deserves a chance at life, whether or not if it's a bad way that the pregnancy came. I feel like you should be able to get rid of it if you don't want to have a child of incest or a child of rape or sexual assault or anything like that, right? But like for the ones that, I made a mistake and I got pregnant, I feel like the kid deserves a chance at trying to become something. That's how I feel.
Fuck that kid. You don't know that motherfucker.
I know I don't know him, but it's like you got a 50% chance. You got a 50% chance that he does something great. That's how I feel. You got a 50% chance that he becomes a fucking psychopath also. But like,
and 100% chance that you are still associated with it and the daddy. I'm straight,
right? But it's like I at least feel like, damn, dog. At least give the kid a chance. He might turn out to be something amazing. You know what I mean? Like, look at LeBron. I don't know if he's a child of.
Look at Nick Cannon.
No, I don't know if he's a child of rape or anything like that, of grape or anything like that. But the story is that his mom was a lady of the night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she kept him. I know it's like he's an outlier, but it's like she could have just said, "Nah, I need to work and make money. I can't be pregnant." And look, and I know it's like.
Here's my question.
Jordan's still known as the
what
best,
year was LeBron born?
83.
How accessible was just abortions like that for someone like his mom?
Oh, easily. They were trying to kill off. Planned Parenthood is a plan to kill. I personally think Planned Parenthood was a plan to kill off black people. Personally, and the reason why the American government don't like it so much is that white women use it so much, and they feel like it's cutting into their like population. I feel that Planned Parenthood was a form of population control for blacks. I mean, even the lady that started it kind of alluded to that fact.
And grow into something more.
Right? But at its core, this is how it started, right? It's like the same reason why Jewish people don't like to drive Volkswagen. No, Jewish people don't like Volkswagen because it's a Nazi car.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of the same thing, regardless if it's not a Nazi car anymore. Kind of same thing with Adidas also. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, Adidas and Puma, one of them was Nazi, one of them wasn't.
Adidas was because it was a German thing.
Both of them are German.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, both of them. Okay.
I was about to say, don't.
Adidas and Puma are two brothers. They started Adidas, then one of them left and started Puma.
Okay.
So if they're brothers, wouldn't be the same thing.
But one was not a Nazi. The other one was.
It was Adidas, nigga.
I want to say what Adi Dazzler.
Yeah.
That's Adidas.
That's why Kanye was going on this rant like that.
Because he probably knew they'd agree with it.
No, that's their history.
That's their history.
Their history is anti-Jew.
No, that's what I'm saying. He probably would agree to him saying that out loud. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I feel like
now are very, very.
I feel like
don't say that.
So
don't do that. We're
so. Anyways, that's why I say I feel like
come around the back.
That's why I say I feel like they spent too much focusing on that, right? And trans stuff. Absolutely. As opposed to focusing on what people wanted to hear about was the economy.
I want to go on record with that trans shit, with what Trump said. You like that clip. As someone who's like, I've never agreed with this man. Anytime he has ever fucking talked in his life. And for me to literally I played that shit like 3-4 times, you know. It was like,
and you were like, fuck.
Bomb book. I literally jumped up. It was like, I listened to it this morning. And I jumped up and like that getting ready to leave.
Look at Dan.
And I'm like, did you hear this shit? And I start playing it for him. He's like, yeah, man. I was like, why the fuck do I agree with every fucking thing he has just like it's bunning off my blood clot skin?
No, because the crazy part
is I don't like him. And I'm not gonna lie, it's allowed me to not give his politics much of a chance.
So how about this, right?
But
Trump is pretty much 90% policy for policy of Obama's second term. 90%. Like word for word. I'm going to deport these niggas. I'm going to da-da-da-da. This is exactly what Obama said in his second term.
Yeah.
Right? I showed you the clip when Trump first said, I want to not tax overtime and tips.
Yeah.
And CBS said it's going to cost us $250 billion, right? Kamala says it a couple weeks later, and it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. She's saving the working class.
Yeah, this is coming down to Kamala or whatever. She has traditional media, right? she has the news, she has radio, but the new media right now, which is podcasting that we're doing, powerful ones like
Live
Joe Rogan,
streaming.
you know what I mean? Joe Rogan, all those people, right? So she went to Shannon Sharp's one where even though
she paid like $600,000 to go on another podcast and it didn't even hit 1 million views. I
can see that. You know, I could definitely see that. And then she could have went on Joe Rogan, but you know, she was like afraid of certain questions. She had parameters basically. She only had an hour.
She didn't want to talk.
She didn't want to Joe. Like,
she didn't want to answer but she didn't want to answer no questions.
Yeah, but shit.
But the thing about Joe,
she don't answer no questions. Like that's who she actually needed to be interviewed by.
No,
because Joe Rogan is at least real enough. Like she could word
salad. Joe Rogan is a fucking Democrat.
Yo, it doesn't. It's not about whether or not he's a Democrat.
No, but what I'm saying is, they're treating Joe like he's right wing. He's not. They could.
I'm not treating him like he's right wing.
No, not you. I said.
Well, my reaction to it, as someone who's listened to Joe Rogan, why, if I was in Kamala's camp, why she can't go on Joe Rogan? Because she can't fucking answer a question straight, and that's going to make her look bad. Because Joe's going to be like, "That all was great, I'm sure, but I asked." ... And she's gonna try to do it again, and he's gonna be like, no, man. Like, and he will do that for the next fucking hour, and it's going to make her look retarded, honestly, right?
That's why she can't maniacally laugh her way through Joe Rogan.
Exactly, Joe Rogan, and it's like you and me. Like if I'm asking you this question, you can jive and jive and dance all you want, and
but
at
I'm
the
gonna
end
get
of the
this
day,
answer.
What?
No, I think,
or I'm getting ignorant.
But we see the results, the landslide results, basically.
Landslide
of her not doing it. You know, what's the?
It was a landslide victory, bro. Like
going on somebody like the number one podcaster is Joe Rogan.
Absolutely.
None, right? Should have went on there. Honestly, possibly should have went on both Joe's podcasts. And try to lock in.
Yeah, I would have been trying to get in front because I feel like you were already saying, she has the original media, and the original media is just in the doses that they allow it. Trumpinarians can watch him 24/7.
You don't understand how powerful this man is, bro. This man dissed up. He had a roast comedian, and the roast comedian dissed up Puerto Ricans, and they voted for him in mass. In mass.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can see why, because at the end of the day, it's not
niggas who got over here legally. Hate niggas that don't get over here legally, bro. Real talk. Immigrants that got over here legally hate the niggas that get over here legally, and then then the government gives them 10 grand a month. They hate that shit. Like no bullshit. They hate it.
Yeah,
but that's any of us, right? Like if you did anything the right way.
No, but that's why they're saying about
be pissed about
Hispanics and this, that, and the third.
Trump had that comedian on there anyway, so like I can see why Puerto Ricans still probably voted for him, because it's like, well, he didn't directly say anything. One, two,
not even that.
Two, how many times are you gonna have like a comedian come up and say, "Hey, what jokes are you gonna tell? You can't say this. You can't." Hey, go up there and do what you do. So if he decides to go this way, hey man,
not even that. You have to remember at the end of the day, like undocumented Latinos aren't voting, right? So their voice isn't counted. So the Latinos that are voting, of course, they're voting for. He's not talking about Latino like me, you know. He's talking about like the bad Latino. I'm good Latino.
You think? I mean, plus he worked with DeSantis, right? Isn't that nigga? Isn't he?
Just like how all different races don't like each other, just like Asians don't like other Asians and blacks don't like other blacks, Hispanics don't like other Hispanics, and in majority, a lot of them don't like the Venezuelans. I'm gonna just put that out there because the Venezuelans that are coming over, click clack. You get what I'm saying? And then on top of that, they're you see what's going on in Chicago. Them young niggas is talking about it. They're having wars with them in Chicago.
Yeah, because they get to get in their properties. You know what I mean? And
It is
shit,
crazy.
you know. Plus, honestly, a lot of those Venezuelans are like came from rich areas still and moving over here.
And then the
because it is like it's a bad climate. Not the climate, but the government over there has been bad with the whole guerrillas and all of that. Internet, like they got bombings on the streets.
It's crazy
and all
over
that
there.
shit.
It's crazy over there in Venezuela.
Niggas got big houses with maids, and like nigga, I'm gone. I'm out of here. They've been doing that for a good little minute. Like Weston is known as
Venezuela got oil money.
Yeah, Weston is known as Weston Swella.
Yeah,
because a lot of the Venezuelans live over there.
That's crazy.
And the Venezuelans don't like the Venezuelans that are coming over.
Well, probably the ones that's been here for a while. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The ones that are here, that came here with their, with their money and their things, don't like the ones that are coming here illegally and getting all this stuff, because those ones that are coming here illegally, according to them, are not the good ones. They're the ones in the gangs.
Yeah, you gotta get there somehow.
And then there's so much you could talk about why this nigga won the election, bro. There's so much.
Yeah, but he went on the top 3 podcasts. Really, for the most part.
He went on multiple podcasts.
Yeah. Trump went on
Adin Ross,
Flagrant 2, and
Joe Rogan.
So those 3.
And then he did a whole bunch of other sit down. He was he went to the black journalist caucus thing.
He did do that.
Kamala didn't do it. Like I said, they dissed him. They tried to diss him up and be disrespectful, and he ate that shit. That's the part where he murdered that like niggas was mad how good he did at that event.
That's why I was saying, like, she didn't see that and just say, all right, I need to go. Even if I feel like Joe's on that other side, I still need to go over there and just
raise $1 billion
in the Lions Den.
How you raise $1 billion in donation and still go 20 million over budget,
or at least get there
at
first.
Least at minimum 20 million. The final numbers ain't out yet.
What she should have also did was, like, some podcasts she should have went first and then waited for some other podcasts to, like, kind of do some rebuttals. You know what I mean?
She went on was Club Shay Shay.
Yeah,
she went on another one.
Yeah, but that wasn't any rebuttals to anything, platforms he was on. So, like, if you pop up to like 1 or 2 that he was on, you get to, hey, yeah, let me shut that down right now with some facts and.
What I really didn't like,
it seemed like you ran from it. That's why, like, even just watching, just like
what I really didn't like also was, damn, I just lost my train of thought.
But she was running from the smoke the whole time. Like that was her main issue.
God. Okay.
You know what I mean?
It was. I think that a big thing for me was just all the legitimate, all that extra shit.
With all the
it goes very
celebrity artists and all that extra shit too.
Oh, even that the twerking was ridiculous. But I just mean, like, I feel like the focus of the Democrats has gone so far into the alphabet community that it's like
you forgot about the majority.
Like I said, there's only like 8 of them.
You forgot about the majority.
I'm very live, let live. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody should be like, unalive for whoever they're sleeping with, or you know what I mean? But I think it's now changed from who you're sleeping with to like what you're making me accept. Like me as a rational person in my own logic, right?
You can't force.
Like you cannot make me do like, you know what I mean? Like. We were just talking downstairs about like
doesn't need to be everywhere.
Yeah, right. Like some of those bitches that can pass for like real
doesn't
bitches.
Need to be
like
everywhere.
they exist and the work was good and you know what I'm saying? And you were probably a very girly looking boy to begin with and great. But like these other people I see what I see. You can doll it up and put it in a dress all you want or put it in pants and grow facial. You know what I mean? Like I see what I see.
Yeah, it's just like if you're on the sideline.
I wish there was a time and a place law.
Yeah, like this is not my business. Why are you making this my business?
Like, I ain't got. We're gonna refer back to amendment time and place, and then just
the
football player.
I'll tell you this, right?
The dude that put out
like the dude that outed his ex basketball player as gay, and it's like, what's the point? just because he doesn't tell niggas about you. It's his personal life. Like, if he gay, he's gay. He don't need the whole world to know he's gay.
It's like, and I feel like that's not even like, yes, in sports I understand that's different, but like in like regular life, gay is
Nah, he an ex-basketball player though.
What?
He retired.
Even worse, like he's a normal person now. Like, gay is not even impressive anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not like, oh my God, I don't even understand. Completely understand. There's many gay people that I respect, I can work with, I can talk to, that I've befriended. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my business because we ain't fucking. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's it.
If we ain't fucking, I don't care who you fucking. Like, I don't understand, right?
Like, you don't remember
the other shit isn't just who you fucking.
You don't remember the White House Christmas video that they put out with all the trans people and stuff like that in the White House? The whole Christmas video.
Didn't see it.
They did for the holidays, yeah, that type of stuff, and the shit that really,
or even the Olympics.
The Olympics
wasn't the Olympics very?
Yeah, the shit that really pissed me off, right? I'm gonna tell you this for real, and I'm black, so let me give this qualification. Like the whole, we let down black women, and black women are standing here mad because when is it gonna be our turn? And this, that, and who said the fuck? Okay, real talk, right? Who said the fuck you get a turn? Right? We're lucky we got Obama in. And Obama didn't do shit for us.
Someone asked a question.
So like let's be real. Like, who the like what like it's like, oh, it's your turn to be president. Like, the fuck? Fuck is we talking about? And then you see all of these women getting on the internet screaming in the camera, what did I do wrong? What did I ever do to you? What did I, like, crying in the camera, like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
When they lift our hands to Jesus.
Bro, like, I will say this. If Michelle would have ran, she would have won.
Yeah, easily.
She could put the world on them goddamn shoulders.
She would have won easily.
Yeah, I think it would have been a landslide the other way.
Ass is nice.
And she wouldn't have had to talk about all the fuck shit that Kamala was talking about.
Nah.
Kamala didn't say, that's the reason why I sing.
But Michelle don't like politics.
Listen, Michelle's like, y'all almost killed my fucking husband. Y'all saw that sexy ass nigga I put in there? And y'all saw that gray, buffered, fucking ashy ass nigga you gave me back?
I feel like...
Oh, what did blood clot you want to do?
Came back out like shine.
That nigga came out like, it problems are keep. You think you not kill me. You know, she's vibrant. She not go in there.
Bro, if I feel like if Gavin Newsom would have ran, he would have won.
They needed someone, like you said, that was very like anti-Biden, like not like as democratically as you could be anti-Biden. Like, listen, respect, but things have gone awry, and we need to get this shit back on track, guys. Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, Mr. President.
And then they're trying to start the 4V.
We gonna rock this way.
They're trying to start the 4V movement here, where they're saying the women are saying that they're gonna stop having sex with men. They're gonna some women are going as far as saying they're gonna divorce their husband because of this shit. And it's just like, dog, like this is why people can't take Democrats seriously.
No.
And I was a Democrat my entire life.
When I see on TikTok all these women, the trend that like all these women are like, oh, I'm going to the polls to like what is it? Cancel out my husband's vote, right? Mm-hmm. And like it was a whole trend, right? I immediately said, fuck just like what you doing at the polls, shorty. Why are you not filing for divorce? Because I will never understand how big politics is and just how it really honestly affects your everyday life, right? How you can be on opposing sides and be married.
Because most of these women, listen, this is why I say it's kind of like abortion to a lot of these women is like their gun. Because this is why I say a lot of abortion and shit to most women is like their gun, because they don't want to use it, but they don't want the right to use it taken away. Most of them aren't going to use that gun. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Most of them don't even agree with the gun to be fair.
But yeah, you're in that concept. That's the only I'll agree with you, because I don't want to have to use the gun, but that motherfucker is there if shit pops off. If I need the gun, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, in that case, but in the sense of A gun is completely like it's a leisure. You know what I mean? Like it's not a tangible fucking thing. It's a right that we should have over the thing that we use to make these other people. Like, or to just bring pleasure to ourselves because you don't have to use it to make other people. But yeah, like I just nobody is policing y'all dicks. And that is the root of the problem. As I've always said, a bitch can only get pregnant once in a fucking year. You know what I mean? Like, y'all, you know how many bitches you can get pregnant in 40 weeks?
Yeah, a lot.
40 weeks of pussy, 40 days and 40 nights of
That's
pussy.
right, but at the end of the day, it's on the women, but it's on the women to use the discernment on who they let paint the walls. Like,
so we can't be president. But we gotta police your dick.
No, because I'm not saying police our dicks, but you got
policing your dick.
Because you don't have to let a nigga do that to you.
And you don't have to do that you don't have to want to do that to a bitch. I've never heard a nigga running out of pussy like, oh no, I'm not gonna come in here. Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to have
before or after your children. You
don't have to have unprotected. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to have unprotected one. You don't have to have unprotected sex. One, you don't have to have sex before you get into a stable and committed relationship.
Okay, so guys are gonna fuck each other.
Pause.
No. But
if every bitch follows your logic, yeah, because I know y'all like those.
There'll be a lot more committed relationships, at least. A lot more marriages.
Pause.
What are you talking?
I think it'd be a lot more 1950s marriages.
How so? What do you mean?
Like the whole like having the little teeny bop girlfriend down the way, you know, who's gonna go off to college or she's in college. You know what I mean? While wifey's at home with the 2.5 children and the picket fence, making you a steak, potatoes. Rolls, mad fucking butter. She cooks with lard, you know?
America.
Tallow.
Pastels all over the fucking place, you know? Like, that's that marriage. Like, and she's fucking high out of her shit. Medicated, your blood clot. Drinking at all times. Like, you think it's gin and juice. It's not.
Oh, yeah,
it's just gin.
It's just gin.
Your children are afraid. Okay.
Mom is a functioning alcoholic.
Like, it's like, I don't want mommy to drive me to school today. Please. Like, every time. She makes me think I'm going to see grandma in heaven.
Them cigarettes, them hundreds.
Yo!
Virginia Slims.
Getting beer gutty cancer in our last days. You feel me? Like, that's what you, like, I'm gonna be real. I'm good. I love the fact that, like, that doesn't have to be the option. And for bitches that want it to be the option, it still exists. Like, you can still 1950s your shit.
You can't. Prices are too high.
That's not my burden.
That's what Trump said he gonna fix.
We'll see.
And that's why
America
voted for him.
We'll see. All I say is I have nothing.
It's hard to give girls. It's hard to give girls princess treatment when you can't afford eggs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
but
what was that?
Kamala.
It's hard to give girls princess treatment when you can't afford eggs.
Eggs. Okay. For some reason, I thought you said X. I'm like, Jesus.
Kamala's biggest
pitfall. I was like, wait a minute.
Kamala's biggest like pitfall was like not speaking about the economy. She was just saying it was good, it was great, whatever. And niggas is looking at their bank account like, hold on.
About the economy is how her family was.
Bidenomics is working.
Yeah, I'm like, everybody looking at their account like, hold on, this is not quite so great. Or at least if your account is great, you know, a lot of other people's accounts that's not great at that moment. So, you know, it's just.
Listen, don't get me started on that woman, please. Because like I've been said, it was never pro her, definitely, for me. Like, I don't like her fucking politics from back being a judge. And that tells me, you know what I mean? When nobody's watching you, that tells me everything I need to know.
Democrats need to start right now and like have somebody kind of build somebody up starting now.
I think
they gotta build somebody up. Like,
I think we're at that point though, I think there needs to maybe be this like breakaway and maybe like tighten up on some areas, like not just the Legitipois community, but like her views on finances and the economy and things that they're doing, and just being like a little bit more aggressive, right, on that side. So maybe that whole liberal stance needs to be kind of given up to someone else. You know what I mean? Like there's definitely liberals. Like I'm liberal till I'm not, right? The same way I'm conservative until I'm not. I feel like there needs to be a party for people like that. You know what I'm saying?
Libertarians.
A real party that has a chance at winning the motherfucking election. Yeah. Sorry. Let me
not just
clear that up.
Not just that's
not
what
just
I'm saying.
Special.
But yeah, no, they need to clean the shit up. Like I said, I've been a Democrat for ever since I can remember, but at the same time,
they
like
force black people into Democrats.
Yeah, no,
they almost tell you as a like I remember specifically being in elementary school and a teacher telling me that, oh no, you're a Democrat because I was black.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you pretty much always believed whatever your parents were kind of going for, at least as a kid, up until you kind of form your own opinions and stuff like that. For me, I'm not going to be committed to any party. It's just I'm going to commit to, I think most Americans would probably vote like, you got to kind of vote selfishly, like, okay, what's affecting you?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, you put a percentage like you could do 60, 40, 70, 30, whatever it may be, right? Vote for you, and then everybody else kind of just put that in consideration. And if you do have that thought process, it's like, okay, well, I'm probably mostly majority everybody else anyways, you know what I'm saying? And in the financial department of it. So shit, if I'm voting selfishly, I'm voting for everybody anyways. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
I feel like, I don't know, that kind of already happened, right? And that's why the election went the way that it went.
But like I said, a lot of niggas' accounts ain't looking right now. It's just
all
it's
I can
obvious.
say, as I told my people, like, God forbid any of these little investments, any of these little coins I've, gotten my hands on peak during this person's reign. All I'm
Kamala would have taxed the fuck out of you.
Or whoever I get a house on, like, like I'm like house prices are going in a certain direction right now.
Man, we would have got taxed for it, and then
house prices are going in a certain direction,
and been forced to sell your house. Like that's the shit. That's the type of shit I'm worried about, because we got our house cheap as fuck. So if you're telling me you get elected and our house is say 400,000 and it goes up in price in 2 years to like 550, you're gonna tax me on 150 that I haven't gotten because the house. Yeah, that's what the unrealized gain tax is. That's wild.
We didn't realize we could tax you for this, but let's tax you for it.
but majority of Americans aren't even homeowners, though.
But the ones that are, your parents, your sister.
Oh, don't get me. Listen, I understand, because those are my semi houses too. Shit. God forbid, time's hard.
We would have been forced to sell. Real talk.
Yeah, let me tell you, that bitch. I don't know what they were doing with your budget at one point, but that girl got shook, and she was like, "We might need to move home." Who's gonna move home? Where? No. Let's talk about it. Send me the budget. I'll work on it. I'm gonna send it in. just submit it. Just submit it. Like, don't. Can't come back. You are 4 people now. These are 2 extra. But yeah, it definitely would affect a lot of things if people had to pay that. They don't know. But my issue with this whole election has really just been how stupid people sound on both sides. On both fucking sides. Because if I hear one more nigga fucking, Trump gave me a stimulus.
That's a horrible reason. That's a horrible reason to vote for Trump. But
that's a bad reason.
There was horrible reasons on both sides.
But that's what I'm saying. It's the stupid shit. It is the stupid shit. Like, Kamala's gonna make sure I can take care of my parents. How is she gonna make sure of that? How? I heard her say the words.
Kamala has my same birthday, so I'm voting for her. We all saw that. So there's on both sides. There's just
stupid
stupidity.
people. Stupid people. And it just makes me feel like, oh God, and we're limiting abortion rights. I feel like we should be like, there should be a parent test. That's the candidate I'm voting for. Who the fuck is coming out with like requirements to like take the baby home from the hospital?
I said you had. I've been said.
Fuckers.
I've been said that.
You want to talk about undocumented?
I said that parents like you should have to like go through an application process to have kids.
Like if you show up with an unregistered baby, if we see like
you should you should go through a registration
you are an all
application process
like,
to be able to have kids.
You're getting put into like I hate to say it, but a concentration camp, but a nice one, for families. While you sort out what the fuck you need to sort out, because you ain't gonna be walking around in the free world with this unregistered baby. We don't know what the fuck you about to do with this baby. You know what I'm saying? There should be requirements, but there's no requirements for that. License to drive a car, license for fucking tote around a gun.
Should have license to have kids.
License as fuck, because what?
The struggle
Just
baby. Struggle baby.
Everybody breed. Bitches running wild. Like they made a fucking on Facebook. They made this like fucking group for my old middle school, my nigga, and it's just like, and I've seen certain bad breed pitney breed, and it's like, look at your little demon. Look, it's in the forehead. It's just I know that one's bad to fuck. That one look just like you. Oh my God, why did they let you? You had kids? Jesus, you graduated. We left you there, baby. God damn.
Shit's wild out here, bro.
Everybody just have all these kids. And they're just like, where's yours? God gave me patience and grace for myself, just about.
Yeah, and everybody should have kids. I agree.
There should definitely be a test. There should definitely be some requirements. Just giving out tax credits.
Nah, facts. Some level of like financial stability before you start popping out youths, dog.
Something. You should have to live at the camp. They'll teach you.
Like I'm all for it.
Like you want the kid, go.
I don't know about no camp, but
yeah.
Oh, I don't know about no.
So what do you suggest? Taking a child away from their parents? That's crazy. Like if a bitch had a home birth, she was able to keep that fucker in the house from like day it popped out to like 3. You know what I mean? And someone realizes, oh, it's unregistered. You gonna take the baby away? You can't take the baby away. That's traumatic. Everybody go live in the camp. They're lovely. Like it would be like a real neighborhood. It would just be like a gated community.
Somewhere
like,
in Celebration.
Yeah.
Like in Celebration.
You know what I mean? Very nice. Things to do, like, but you also can't leave here. So sorry. People can come visit. You can't leave here though.
Sounds like prison.
A little bit. It is until you get your shit straight. It's like Guantanamo Bay for families.
That shit sound crazy, right?
But
it's like, dog, like if you're like crazy broke, why are you even having kids?
Well, this might be a part of the reason why some niggas do the first thing then.
Exactly. That's why they shouldn't be limiting that. Do you know how like the foster care system sucks? And
no, but there should be some level of accountability on the people at the same time. That's the thing. It's like, yo, like stop making bad decisions.
Yeah, but accidents happen.
Not even just accidents happen. Damn that. How many kids sitting in foster care?
Safe way and the condom pop. What about that?
Condom actually comes off on during that moment. You know what I mean? So I'm not talking about niggas slipping it off.
What's in the bag, Richie?
It could literally be just a crazy. You know what I'm saying? It could be a crazy one.
I agree. Listen, I've heard that's not candy. I've heard many a horror story where somebody went to go do a ting, and the ting didn't take well, and the child is just walking around among us. I call it Casper. He's not white, but I call him Casper. So that nigga should have been a ghost. Okay.
All right. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like when you have like these things going on, it is tough on those people. You can't tell them they can't be fucking. You know what I mean? Because mistakes can really actually happen. Now, if you having like multiple kids and you broke as hell, then nigga, fucking something's wrong with you too. At the same time. You get what I'm saying? Like something's definitely wrong with you if you ain't got it, but you just say, y'all want to have a bunch of kids. It's like, hold on, this ain't the math ain't math, and that bank account ain't gonna hold up. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But it's like there's no control. Like I know a dude that's like he's like a baby bag. He got 5 for 5. So it's like at what point does someone else need to step in?
I think some people would be addicted to that shit. Once they
having kids.
Yeah, no, it's a thing. It's a thing too. Because I've seen people like, as soon as they have a kid, it's like they lock in even more. They love it every I guess it's like they get to relive.
Weird, yeah.
You get
not
to,
the candy. I'm making my face about him.
Oh. In a way, they get to relive their moments through the child.
On a selfish, the blood clots.
That's how. I mean,
no,
that's so selfish.
I don't think they realize it, but like it's one of those things where I've kind of seen it in like, the kid learns how to walk, the kid has to learn how to pee for the first time. It's like, oh shit, I kind of remember that. You know what I mean? This kid does this cool, riding a bike for the first time, going
I
to
guess
this.
I'm the only person that really like ever heard my parents talk about the shit they have to do for me and shit, and just like sounded like it fucking sucked.
Shit, they still had multiple kids, so they did it again. So you know what I mean?
They didn't have.
Oh, just one. Yeah, right. There you go.
My daddy had a boy, but it's not like he had him full time. Mom had Andrea, but she's a woman and crazy. And then they came together and decided to do that shit again. And it's just like, you were bored. I ain't that bored. Sorry. I ain't that bored. Sex ain't that good that I slip up and make people. That's crazy. Like, what? One night you made a fucking person? Mud.
That's madness.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't just be out there just shooting a club like that.
It's so easy for them. What you got?
Pretty good, actually.
Oh my god, it's just so much.
Yeah, but like, back to that subject, man. I just think like overall we can't necessarily do population control because we are a quote unquote capitalist democracy, right?
Blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that wouldn't be under our brand, but at the same time, taking away that like. I do kind of understand the federal government possibly stepping away from that, just saying, hey, look, man, we're going to let y'all states figure this one out because we're tired of hearing about this shit. So I kind of maybe understand it, but state for state, I just would probably leave the option because it's an option. You know what I mean? It's an option as far as the first topic, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably go with that. That's my belief on it because I just wouldn't want to step in and be like, "Hey, you can't do this." I'm like, hold on, do we really have the say so? Not still on the same topic. We ain't swap out yet, but
we can.
Yeah, we definitely can. We've been running it down for a little bit. Yeah, what's on the topics list?
Rest in peace to Quincy Jones.
Oh yeah, let's get the rest in peace. Candyman, Quincy Jones, Chubby Baby, and Joe Tracy.
Candyman, the actor.
The actor.
Damn,
Tony Todd.
Tony Todd, man, he was a good actor. He popped up in a lot of things.
Quincy Jones, that producer from Atlanta, Chubby Baby, and Joe Tracy from 99 June 2005.
That's a big one. Joe Tracy was cool as hell.
Yo.
I was talking about Joe Tracy.
No, that's a big one. Pause.
But double entendre because he was a.
Richie, don't start with just contain yourself, man. You start rocking.
Oh, the fall off a little baby continues.
Yeah, he did fall off.
Explain it. Yeah,
I mean, Little Baby was one of the hottest artists at one point. He was on every record, and then for the past
big songs.
For the past 2-3 years, He's just been quiet. Don't get me wrong.
Honestly,
he's still getting a million.
Before Young Thug got locked up, he was kind of falling off. Songs weren't hitting. They all kind of sounded the same. And then Young Thug gets locked up, and then he goes on like an anti-Gunna sort of thing, and Gunna takes off, and he kind of, it's like everybody kind of went to Gunna's side as opposed to being on his side. So, yeah, but now he's using what? You said he has like Billboard and shit?
He's using Young Thug's basically freedom as promotion for his next album, which is kind of crazy.
How so?
So basically, he's piggybacking off of Young Thug basically since Young Thug's out. So the billboards that say Wham is here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whatever Wham
says
goes.
Yeah, whatever Wham says goes.
Basically, is a significant.
Wham. Bitch, I'm the baby. There you go. That's the reference of Wham.
So he's like, hey man, since Thug is out, I could probably drop this album now, and it's probably gonna sell. I don't know. It's weird, but
I mean, let's see if it works. I mean, I don't see.
I think
it's gonna help unless
be like
on
it.
I think Little Baby's definitely cold in America. Probably a lot hotter in the UK right now. You know what I mean?
He still get 1.2 a million. I mean, 1.2 a show, but
I mean, his bank account is not saying he's cold. But like over here, we haven't heard from him in a little while, and then when we do, it's kind of like it's almost kind of like, oh, I'm good, but not yet. You know what I'm saying? It's still like we're still gonna go check for his music just to see.
Band for Band, wasn't it?
Over here. Yeah. But over there, Band for Band is not like a song for us. It was like a radio ass, like they only play that for UFC, and it's like one of those licensed type of songs where you just hear it, but you're average, like you're not going on Apple Music, you're not going on YouTube to go search for it.
I think he really got the spark back when he jumped on that Brian Messer song.
It was all right. It was a good song, but it didn't really hit as much as like none of his shits are really hitting, bro. Like you can't.
It's not the same energy.
Yeah, it's not.
I'll say that
he's comfortable now. He got money.
I mean, so Drake puts out hits.
Oh Lord Jesus!
No, but Drake ain't comfortable. He's still.
How much time did we go? Before he mentioned it.
Yeah, you got an hour off.
All right.
You got about an hour.
Putting money on that shit.
The Drake.
Hey.
And then Kendrick's somewhere next.
I'm not even debating the truth of anything. I just love.
Why be talking about Drake? Drake.
That boy can get worked in.
Drake flew to Atlanta.
It's like the Cowboys
to give Young Thug $1 million in cash.
Oh yeah, he did give him $1 million in cash. That's actually kind of, I mean, shit. I don't know if maybe it was the money he made off of that song they did together, and he was just like, "Hey, I'm just giving you all this, anyways."
Nah, listen, Drake be giving niggas money. He gave Kodak money.
No, I'm not saying he didn't. I'm just saying maybe Drake held on to the money he made from that song, and literally,
or just gave it back.
Just hey, here you go.
Why? Always gotta go around.
You free? That'd be cold as fuck.
Yeah, free you, nigga.
Here you go, nigga. Open up, nigga.
Next topic.
Want to talk about the Grammys?
That happened.
Nominations.
Oh, Grammy nominations.
The only thing I know is Will Smith was crying because his weird ass.
And Nicki got snubbed again.
Nicki got snubbed. Beyonce got like 12 nominations, damn near like
for the
Cowboy Carter
for that bullshit ass album.
We don't want no LeBron sponsorships, no Rock Nation deals. God damn, y'all niggas trying.
Y'all niggas, I ain't say a goddamn word, Beehive.
Damn.
It wasn't good. People will say it's good, but it wasn't that good.
And my business, you know, on a by way, like, on the way I want. Me nah go.
I mean, no, I really
Kendrick got a bunch of nominations.
I mean, that wasn't her best album. I'm just saying.
Kendra got a bunch of her nominations,
Right.
and then the thing that I'm
okay.
I don't like the fact that Nicki didn't get nominated, but Meg didn't get nominated either, but her shit was trash.
Wait, hot garbage fire.
Nah, she fell off.
How much she end up selling?
Nothing.
No, I wasn't there.
Meg or Nicki?
Meg.
Nothing.
Not a lot. You gotta look that up.
No idea.
She had a whole documentary, right?
It was horrible.
And then didn't she say she lied to Gayle King?
Yeah.
Absolutely did. But okay.
She lied about dating.
She
this
did
nigga.
lie. She lied about fucking him.
We talked about it last week.
Yeah, but it's just like now that I've seen it, of course it rolled up on me.
Yeah, so we're just gonna do that.
Rolls up on, and
It
it's
was
just
on
like,
Prime.
nah, it's not even that. It's like
nigga did on the judge.
listen. She said that shit's smooth. She said that nigga smooth. Like these niggas lacking. Like she didn't skip a beat. That judge was amazing. Anyway, but yeah, so she admitted that she lied to Gayle, but ultimately, I do agree with what she said afterwards. Bitch, you ain't supposed to be asking me about that shit. I'm not fucking prepared to fucking admit that on TV, which is the fucking truth. But my thing is now, why you admitting it now? Your bitches need to keep the lie alive. If you gonna lie, you lie forever. You don't fucking change up the lie. No one's gonna forgive that. And now everything you do looks like a lie.
But then you tell the truth, but you lie. One or two
Everybody
times
does, but everybody does.
One or two times me.
Literally everybody does that. Everybody tells the truth and everybody lies. Everybody in this room tells the truth and lies.
No, but
our shit ain't blown up.
I'm going to tell you why.
People to pass judgment on.
I'm going to tell you why she admitted it, like for that documentary, because that was the only selling point of that documentary.
Oh.
Only selling point of the documentary.
And no, I actually
The only selling point was
appreciated
the gossip shit.
seeing like the relationship between them though, the girls, you know what I mean? Like knowing like, okay, she was around and you know what I mean? Like, but
of course,
I wish she would have owned yeah, I fucked behind her before. You know what I mean? Like that, like if you gonna do some shit, do the shit. If not, we could have all gone without this footage.
But like I said, it's are we watching without hearing that possibly even being out there?
Absolutely, because it's like all of a sudden she started acting weird. Yes, all of a sudden you did nothing with your vagina.
Whore. Little bitty whore.
Wow.
One or two times on a drunk night, and you acting possessive like that at Kylie house.
Whore.
It's a rough one. It's a rough one.
I mean, just a couple months before that, you was fucking the baby, or you was fucking the baby while you was fucking this nigga.
And then wasn't there?
You telling party that you ain't fucked none of them.
And then potentially
that was so silly of her.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, dog.
And then once she went and potentially I think she was with the money bag at one point too, wasn't that?
Dog, come on, nigga, ran through. Dottie.
Wait. She ran through because she fucked 3 guys?
No,
Four.
Oh, 4. 4 is ran through.
I mean,
I don't think ran
no,
through.
this is back to back though.
So how much space? What's the amount?
What do you mean back
what's
to?
the amount? I want to know what back to back is.
After money.
I want to. No. I understand people, but if you name all the guys I fucked, they're technically back to back because you're naming them one after the other. So
no, I'm talking about after she. I'm talking about after she break with him. A month later, she with another rapper.
So how long is she allowed? What's the amount of time?
Ain't no
rule. There's no rule,
but she's a whore because
I never called her a whore.
But
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah,
where's the grievance process?
Where's y'all? Where's Safari's and where's
What do you mean Safari?
We got
I don't know what Safari did. What
do you do?
What is it?
Got about an hour and 15 until Safari got in there too, so we got the meter on that one.
What do you do?
No, like in their whole relationship, like he ran down the girl, Mina girl, right? Erica, whatever.
He serially does that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's
Jamaican
a normal
man.
thing. First of all,
it's a Jamaican man.
I understand. These bitches need to do the research.
There's something very wrong with it, but at the same time, these bitches need to do their research.
But he's not a whore?
Yes.
Okay. He made people, and he's on the same level as Megan.
I was never even like I said, with Megan, it's
when
just,
guys do it, it's not as bad.
No, but he was with
Yeah,
but he was with Erica.
But you're a girl.
You know, no. But he was with Erica for the longest though. It wasn't like he wasn't. He was.
I'll slap you up in here. You're gonna tell me he was faithful to Erica for any piece
I don't
of
know
time.
how long he was faithful.
Yeah.
I don't think he was faithful.
nah, but
Stop. Like sentence done. Like, was he faithful? Yes or no? No.
but
Right. Oh, there's sour gummies in there. No, not in there.
yeah, they're not sour.
There's nothing in there.
It just has the fillers. It has the filler thing in there. It's like a gusher, basically. Pause.
That's how the other ones is downstairs.
Nah, but with Megan, like my thoughts on her is just like
Megan's a fucking kid.
Yeah, no, she almost moved like a thought in the industry, not knowing her where she was actually about to be like a star. So going back to back, you know what I mean?
Megan's only a thought because she's a girl.
No, niggas is hoes too.
Yeah, but nobody calls them that. You know what I mean?
Hoe ass nigga, yes they do.
Nobody calls.
Niggas, hoe ass nigga. Exactly. So like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was there. Like, even when it was what Rolling Loud or whatever. Like, you can kind of see she just got off stage. Baby popped up. What's the name was there? I'm forgetting his name. Moneybagg Yo was there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like right between her getting off of Moneybagg and fucking with the baby. It was like right between all of that. Like
probably at the same time.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like Tori was fucking her and Kylie and all of them at the same time.
No, he didn't fuck. He was trying to. He was
trying.
And he's
okay. He was just fucking the friends at the same time. You're right.
Yeah,
that's better. Yeah.
But here's what
they let you.
Here's what I'm saying about her. Like,
but she did it behind. She did it behind her friend back, knowing she was smashing him.
Exactly.
I agree. I'm
like
dead wrong.
Dottie.
That's kind of that's
not just thought.
No,
that's not just thought.
Here's what I'm saying.
She's just a shit friend.
Here's what I'm saying. If she had a PR team, right, it would have been like, hey, pick and choose wisely, celebrity wise.
Kevin Lyles,
you get what I'm saying?
Kevin
Do what you
Lyles
want.
Had to do that to her.
Yeah.
She was like tonguing down Trey Songz in the club, and Kevin Lyles had to stop her.
Yeah.
Like, yo, chill out. What are you doing? Niggas got cameras.
Yeah, they got cameras. They got all this shit around here. Like, you got to know how to move. Like, even though that's how you want to move, just
who's another thotty? Sexy Red. That's a thotty.
No. That's a DCF file. That fucking thing is just. God give her grace, and
that's
all she stands in need
that's
of.
a thoughtsaurus.
She's no, like she needs like assistance, and I hope that baby's okay. She reminds me of like the Krishan girl. Like,
not that bad. No.
Yeah.
I don't see her being drunk and high.
Yeah. No,
maybe okay.
It's on stage. Look. She's on stage. That's her persona on stage because like her early shit was she was like hard, just rapping, like not no like backpack shit, but it was like I'm with my chicks and we're tough type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen a couple of her earlier videos and I was like, okay.
She was on some whole shit on their early videos too, though.
But
ratchet shit.
It was just ratchet. It was more like I know some gangsters. I'll do some shit and I'm with my bitches. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, all right, well, I'm not getting attention this way. Let me try it. Let's switch it up a little bit. All right. Oh, hey, attention now. So, but like her shit actually out on the street, she ain't doing that on the street when you really think about it. We don't really act, but Chief Keef is the only person in the industry that it seems like she's with right now. Or
okay, I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck. No,
I'm just saying. No,
I don't give a fuck about who she's exactly. Right? She had a baby.
Yeah.
Not Chief Keef's baby.
No.
Right? Her nudes were released. Right? Like you know what I mean? Like she had a sex tape out. Like it's because she's not industry. I don't give a blood clot. We're talking about she's not a whore. She's not ran through. Is she not? She's just not industry ran through. At least Megan fucking niggas with money. She's just fucking regular ass niggas and getting exposed. Like what?
But that's when you first come in, you're probably coming in with somebody regular. If you're dating somebody, yeah, he is just Lil Durk came in with his baby mama. Like that's Dwayne Wade came in with his baby mama before Gabby.
It's a matter. It's a first baby dad. I'm just saying.
It's
all she's being exposed about is regular ass niggas.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Like,
so, like, what's more offensive, right? As an industry nigga, right? Mm-hmm. That other industry niggas have smashed your bitch, or that regular ass niggas keep smashing your bitch?
That's crazy. That's a wild thought.
That's a wild thought to even think about it. But
let's just be real. I would much rather the industry pass around than the regular that like just fucking niggas on the block, shorty. Like just regular ass niggas.
You gotta ask Offset how that feel.
No, but honestly, I probably kind of lowered her shit a little bit. Like Megan
is a fucking kid. She's a fucking slutty ass little girl.
Yeah. But she's right around the age when girls.
I said slutty.
Like
sorry, that's a new thought.
Slutty. You gotta think though, like what young 20s, right?
They don't call them sluts no more.
A thought is like exactly someone who's doing it for like money or whatever. She's genuinely just a fucking slut.
Those are called.
But like she's what, young 20s?
Exactly. Yeah. Like, and let her be that. Exactly.
Yeah. You just gotta think like she's young 20s, popping.
Of course she's like look at her body. I'd be a slut too. Lord knows what he was doing, making me fat in my 20s.
Like you gotta think she didn't. All right, the baby and all them, they're just getting hot at that same time, right? So she's like in that same mix. But like a Trey Songz is like, somebody she was probably singing about.
When this nigga's trying to pull her off of Trey Songz, she's like, this is Trey motherfucker's sound. I'm gonna make out with him. Like the fuck, like.
Probably gonna suck his dick in the middle of the club.
But it's like,
I give you guys a little.
But you gotta think.
You see how far?
You got to think as a 20-year-old kid, right? Or 21, 22, whatever. You're in the club and you're in the mix of a chick that you watched growing up and she's bad and she's right in front of you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you actually got the chance and she's giving you all that motion.
So what is Dre Michelle?
You know what I'm saying? Like
Dre Michelle. Thought, right?
She's an old whore.
Thotty.
And shit, we mentioned Drake already. Drake be doing the same thing.
He's a whore.
Like, but like I said, this is with Megan, it probably would have been a little bit better, like, even though she was saying it, marketing wise, PR wise.
Not even in court, she should have just fucking owned it. I don't care if I was fucking off God and the world. This is not what we're here about.
God and the world. Wow.
That's what it comes down to. It's not about who she was fucking. That's not why anybody's talking to her.
And what she really should have said is like, hey, none of them shot me. Like that would have
exactly. I fucked this nigga, that nigga, that nigga, that nigga, that nigga, and I have no bullet holes. Something's wrong.
That would have been like an uppercut.
Lean into it. Yeah, like if you ain't got no shame in your game, you ain't got no shame in your game. See, I shame in my game. Everybody don't need to know everything. That's my business. That's my business. And I'm going to tell you this. If you ever think to tell my business, you better come with bumbleclot video proof. You feel me? Because I will deny until I die.
Well, shit, sometimes it's good to pull out a camera.
Yeah, listen,
phone.
I'll be the first one. If you don't have real, I never did.
No, I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's just good to have, like, shit going crazy. As much as I don't like when people actually put it out there, like, if it's a moment where it's a bad moment for somebody, whatever. Sometimes you might need to just have the camera just to be like, hey, man, my name might be dragged.
Listen, I'm about to say, as a dude now in this climate.
Oh, yeah.
You need every bitch, like, you need to go live on your own shit and say you get consent.
Yeah, like, no, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, shit, if a chick snapping in the crib, whatever, I'm automatically starting to record. It's just like, hey, just in case. This ain't getting released, but if I'm going to court for over some bullshit, I got a video. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that makes you a creeper.
Just
That makes you a creeper too, though.
No, I'm not talking about smashing chicken. I'm talking about she's like talking about she's throwing shit in the crib and bashing shit out. You know what I mean? Like, that's a little bit different.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Like,
why does he always do this when my sister isn't here? Why does he always pull this shit when my sister isn't here? I am not a nurturing woman. And now I feel obligated to tell her, and she's on a plane.
Yeah, but but with Megan's whole rollout though, I just think, like I said, if I'm on her PR team, I'd have been like, hey, pick.
Why don't y'all go check on y'all friends?
Pick the what's the name wisely. Yeah, well, somebody ought to pick it up too.
I could not be a
Somebody have to pick it up too.
I feel you. I'm trying to work up the strength to do either. He's telling me off. I have a child. I'm just trying to keep myself from gagging just now. I'm not even.
Close the bathroom door.
Y'all could have got up and closed that door.
Everything I got was to keep my insides on the inside.
Would have got on the airs.
Next, she go over there. She
yeah. I got close to that. I really promise you I'm not the best.
Now you got two things to clean up.
I'm not cleaning up.
I cried so hard. I
just see me just drive off.
I'll catch y'all later.
Catch y'all niggas later.
I don't even live here, nigga.
Flying back to Haiti. He's like, this nigga just left the country. Just like, yeah, I'm flying to Haiti. Gone.
Are you okay? Oh God. Could never be a parent. You see, my child would die. Like you gotta tough it out so you can tell me what's going on.
Hey, you're not gonna check on your kid?
Because if I see it, if he does it, I do it.
No.
Like, my pops is like that. Like if I got sick, he was like, "Get the fuck out of here. Go to your mother. Get away from me." Like he's not.
Yeah, you gonna bring his ass sickness, and then he's home, and
not even that. Like I mean, like
no money runs.
Nah, like I'm like about to throw. Like I'm like, he's like, get away from me, because I feel like he's the same way. Like I can't function. Bye, guys. Go. Fucking brat ass dog.
Yeah, but what's next on the topics though?
I don't know. Rich.
Tim Westwood caught up.
I'm sorry.
Tim Westwood, the radio host.
I don't know.
He's on
UK radio.
Pause BBC Radio.
Big Black Hawk.
I believe he was on there at one point, or Radio 1 at one point too.
Yeah. It's called BBC Radio.
I understand, but the fact that he needed to pause it means that we're talking about Big Black Hawk. Because the British broadcast channel is that's not a problem.
Yeah, pause though. Pause that.
Please.
Yeah,
not start.
It's not like that shit is called BBW. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'd be all for that.
And girls would never fucking say
that's
pause.
That's the section I don't mind clicking on. But...
And girls would never say pause after saying BBW.
No, because it's all right.
By scientific,
so you do understand sense. You just don't apply it to yourself.
Scientifically,
no, but BBC's pause. This is
why?
Wild.
Yeah,
why?
Scientifically, by the numbers, y'all tend to be more gay than niggas. So there you go.
Bullshit.
Look it up. I'll chat GPT it right now.
I don't think I have one actual like when we talk to like close friends, like people that are gonna come to like the birthday dinner, close friends, right?
No, you look.
I don't have one gay girl. Yeah, not one. But I got 2 gay boys.
Yeah, because it's down here, you party in Fort Lauderdale, my nigga.
9 bitches eating pussy down in Fort Lauderdale. Stop playing.
That's why, with the cesspool people, out of the cesspool, in the dregs of society,
upper class only.
Where the drinks are a little bit cheaper but better.
No, I can't. No. I'm very bougie, so yeah, I can't go somewhere.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
I don't want to ever go anywhere where everybody knows my name. Like I look forward to the fact sometimes my mom would be talking to me and she say the wrong name. That's crazy. Can you imagine walking in somewhere and everyone's like, "Hi, Clark."
Hey, what
the fuck just happened? I'm out. This is a setup. This is a setup.
Pass did a sweep. That's what I feel. I'm like, as soon as I got in there, they knew the name. You don't even know who that person is.
So random. Are you ever like streaming, like watching whatever, and it's like it just keeps going? You know, like now you're watching something completely else, or you fall asleep, or
when you said streaming, I was just thinking about pee. But yeah, I was like how I pee in the morning. Like I definitely streamed
things that girls don't. Yep. Okay. But yeah, so when you're like streaming on like Hulu or Netflix, better that.
ESPN is streaming right now.
Okay, we're great. And like you end up watching something completely different, right? Like you fall asleep or you weren't paying attention because you're on your phone and now some completely different shit is on, right?
Yeah.
So some shit rolled up on me, right? And I say rolled up on me because that's not what the fuck I clicked. You know, like when you press end and you come back to that is not what I had on.
Was it on YouTube or
I was on Peacock. Pause. Okay.
Because YouTube will do that.
I'm sure. I
mean, you're a woman.
I know, but then I'm sure one of you would have said it anyway.
That's what you take.
Yes, I do.
Hey.
Not in a while though.
Was he a lighter or a lighter?
What was my point? Okay, anyway, a show rolled up on me, and I'm literally like I think I fell asleep, honestly, like dozed off for a little bit and like came to, and all I see is Samuel L. Jackson, Kevin Hart, Terrence Howard,
Friday Night,
bruh,
I didn't watch
and fucking Taraji P. Henson in a basement. They all in their drawers and Taraji doing a striptease. I'm like, I want to bomb clot this. Rewind. I want to understand what the fuck has brought us Don Cheadle.
That's the show on Peacock that I kept talking about. It's a show, right?
Yeah.
I
had to pull it back. Like, I was like, well, now we're watching this because I'm fucking.
I kind of wanted to end up watching it and like do a review on it because it was like, okay, it's a show that I might circle back to make sure all the episodes are out, and then just
there's definitely a few episodes out. So I haven't gotten through the first one yet, just because I started it like this morning and.
No, I want to wait till it's finished before I start watching it.
Yeah, that's one of those. I
hate having them watching stop shit.
So I watch so many things. This sounds bad. That like I can, as long as there's a couple episodes, I can survive because I'll always be a few weeks behind with all the other shit that I have to watch. You know?
No, that's a good method. After the pandemic, niggas caught up.
Yeah, no. You gotta have some discipline.
Caught up to everything after the pandemic,
or just have more sources. Like I'll like watch shit on YouTube and then end up fucking spending like 10 fucking hours on YouTube and never watch show. You know what I mean? Like
YouTube is like I'll watch like an interview and then. Like literally after the interview, I'll stop paying attention to what's on the TV. Like I already seen what I've seen. So like it'll go on some other shit that I'm not even paying attention to. So yeah, that happens all the time.
Or like I'll see shows advertised and for whatever reason, I never stumble upon them like when they first like air or whatever. And it'll be like Reasonable Doubt on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
Never fucking had any interest. Like I guess I'm sure I saw it advertised. I had to have. But the second season,
I watched the episode. It's pretty dope.
The second season was advertising and got me so like I need to watch the shit that I watched the first season and like ran through it to be up to date with the second season. And it killed me to wait for that fucker to drop every week. And I was like, oh man, I did it wrong. I should have paced out.
I wasn't even trying to watch it. It
rolled up on you.
Yeah, I was watching something else. And
see? Deboed your ass. Like, give me the chain. That's my grandma.
It's because the way she was talking. She was like, excuse me? No.
What?
I'm talking about, she was like, I'm like, hold up now. Let me watch the shit.
I love her.
She ain't fucking off, though.
I love her. She's definitely got some ways about her, though.
So the thing about that show is because the producer is a fan of Jay-Z. So that's why his name is
Reasonable Doubt.
And if you notice, every episode is a song after a song by Jay-Z.
In my lifetime, probably.
Yeah.
Shit
song
like
by
that.
Jay-Z. That's why the first one's called Hard Knock.
Okay.
And then if you look at the episodes, it's a song by
Love a little nuance.
Yeah, every episode is
a million.
Song by Jay-Z.
I love that.
Probably a million, shit like that.
But yeah, that was a good show. But that was also when that like rolled up on me. That like I was like, what? Accused, same thing. It was like
Accused is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but I watched it. So I didn't start it till like the end of the last season of the first season, right? So I don't know again what was going on, but I saw fucking Theo from Cut, like right, and I'm like, and because I just never rolled back up on it, didn't remember what it was called. It finally came up in like suggested for you or
Malcolm
whatever.
Jamal Warner.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. But I fucking literally, I didn't watch anything. I went straight to his episode. Like I was so happy it wasn't like a consecutive thing. So I was like, I don't give a fuck. Not gonna lie, I thought
he did good enough in Malcolm and Eddie where that's my last point of reference of.
Oh no, I go by like what you came in as for me. Like, so like, yeah.
No, I thought he did good enough to where he almost stood on his own. Like,
yeah, no, like
the show was
he
good.
did. I loved Malcolm and Eddie, but he was still Theo then too. Because you know what I mean? Like,
it took about the end of season 2 to be like, all right, my nigga Malcolm.
it's like the nigga from it's like the nigga from fuck the Wizard movie, dog. Where every time they saw Fredo, every time they saw that nigga out in public, that's why they used to call this nigga. That's why he Frodo. Yeah, that's why the nigga got so upset. It's
Frodo.
Okay, Frodo Baggins. The Hobbit.
Frodo.
There you go. He's like, I know that shit was from something.
Every time they see the nigga, that's all they used to call this nigga. Dog.
Frodo.
It's like Harry Potter talks about that. Like, no offense, I don't want to see shit Harry Potter's in now.
If he didn't come out during,
Daniel Radcliffe.
If that movie didn't come out like during the Spider-Man times, he like during the Tobey Maguire shit, he might have had a chance to be like Spider-Man. Nah,
he's Harry Potter.
No, I'm not talking about Harry Potter. I'm talking about the Tobey nigga.
Oh, yes.
I ain't talking Roots.
I ain't talking. I hate you so much. I hate this place sometimes. Fucking Mondays with the boys.
You know how it goes. But yeah, like typecasting is definitely fucked up. But to answer the original thing with Tim Westwood, he's what was it, pedophile or was it great for
some sex allegation?
Okay.
That's always problems with your penis.
With black women.
Okay.
Why'd you have to look me in my eye?
With a black woman. He gave her. He tried to show her the Westwood.
Oh. Wow.
He tried to show the Westwood out there just
willy nilly.
You want to show me
all Westwood, no Tim.
All Westwood on the BBC.
Yeah, on the BBC.
My god. See, it goes from one extreme to the other.
He's trying to give it
big WC. He's trying to big WC. He's trying to big WC it.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here with this. What's the next topic, children? Oh, well, that's lovely. Everybody.
Big WC.
Please give a round of applause. He made it out.
Sound like order.
He made it through the wilderness. Stop. Let's not recap because I almost lost my fucking shit.
No, it was probably because those wild things that he was saying about 2 weeks ago. He's probably over that. That shit. He needed to get it out of the system. It was like it was like The Exorcist.
Who's Doechii? What's this about?
She's on TDE.
Yeah. She's a pretty good artist. Hold on.
No, she's not.
She really isn't.
Wow.
Like one of those Erykah Badu's.
Nah, she's like, they're kind of pushing her as like a female Kendrick. Like she's like, if you're weird, if you do weird things and make funny voices, you can get a Grammy if you're on TDE. Like that's what it's come down to now. Because is this on? Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Yeah, because boy, she's booty.
You see this nigga? Is this on? Is this thing on?
She's booty.
Right? Sound like y'all just laugh, brother. Like fuck Kendrick. What's the time marker for that? It was about 1:40. So Drake was around like
an hour in.
And
then just opened up the floodgates.
I was like, Kendrick's next. It's coming.
It's always fuck Kendrick, and Drake's so amazing.
Fuck that nigga Kendrick.
I have yet for Kendrick to like going, come on.
What if Kendrick had bars for Mark Adamo?
Yo. I would welcome. I think he would welcome it.
That shit would be hilarious.
Like, do your damnedest.
Fuck
like,
Mark Wilson.
Yo, Go ahead.
You know how he starts with like, yo, fuck Mark Wilson. Children.
I'm black and you're not.
Yo, don't even start. You say a bitch.
You feel me?
You look like Drake, nigga.
Khaki ass nigga.
They not like
wow, not khaki.
In your heart, you look kind of fake, nigga.
Maybe Mark will get out the house and go to the studio.
Get those bars up, nigga.
We'll make a beat. Put on the beat.
I don't like any of his shit. I don't like any of her shit. It's crazy.
So they are like
talk to the mic.
Oh, where's the mic?
It's right here. I'm trying to find it. I don't know how to spell her name, so I can't search her.
DOECHII.
That was DOE.
DOE.
Okay.
Like Doe, like you know, Doughboy, all those niggas.
DOE.
You know.
I thought it was douchey.
H.
Dolce and Gabbana.
She's douchey.
No, at least it doesn't seem like she's selling ass. That's what I was saying.
Nah, she's selling ass.
Oh, someone asked a question.
Different type of ass.
Them titties look like it hurt.
They said a buckle size of like hard life in us.
Here.
Bat, boom, boom. Bat.
Yeah.
Cap in the scap.
What's she doing? Why is she doing this?
The weird shit that I be talking about.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what you sound like in there? All she did was West Side Gun.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
You can turn it off.
Oh yeah, cut it down so we don't get the copyright.
She's on Twitter. You be all right.
She ain't said shit yet.
All she needed was Grazilla on
Oh,
that. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, goodness.
Doing this weird ass wave motion, like
West Side Gun would have killed that.
I really thought it was gonna like open up to like, you know how like it started with like no. I thought the shot, right, because it was like so tight on her, but it was at like a weird angle that was gonna like open up and like she's like on something causing this motion to happen. Like no,
you'll see it. It does fade out. It does pan out, but she's just
bars.
That's what I thought.
She's
I
just
thought
standing up doing that.
I literally thought she was like on a mechanical bull or something. You know what I mean?
No.
But it was so like
she's overacting like how 90s rappers would like. Yeah,
that's not at all the same thing.
She's not even doing
that.
She looks like very what was that thing when people would clap like this? Like, you know, like slam poetry, like the trees in the breeze, man.
Boom, boom, cat.
That's, you know, like the beads about. She's in a fucking. Turn it off. Sorry.
I'm like, yo,
and a boom, boom, and a rap.
I try to give everybody. I try to give everybody my bars. I try to give everybody, you know, what is it? Not just a shout. Yeah, I try to give everybody a benefit of the doubt, right?
B of the B gets you F'd in the B every time.
Yo, everybody gotta try something.
No.
Everybody gotta try something.
No, not at all. Big thing. Nobody has to try. Anal. Look at that. There we go. So you don't know. Everybody doesn't have to try.
Might feel the pain too. Anal. Right. Joel Santana.
I don't know what just happened, Lord. But no, that's horrible. And the squeaky voice thing for me is so fucking like, I guess played out. I don't even know. I'm so tired of hearing stupid.
If you make weird voices, right, and you cosplay artistic, and you're on TDE, you're gonna get some Grammys.
I'm straight.
It's like they've perfected the art of confusing white people to the point to where white people can't say, like, is this good?
Apparently
they just have to be like, no, it's good.
Great.
Apparently it didn't work for Reason.
He wasn't weird.
I think it was like, yeah, I'm up out.
He wasn't weird.
Nah, he just said he wasn't. They weren't pushing the shit. So.
Because he's not a weirdo. He doesn't do weird voices and And
I don't think Schoolboy Q really does that.
No, but he's like a super critic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I just saw,
and he knows how to make. He knows how to make like
hit records. Some songs. Like I guess, so it's not everybody on.
He know how to make niggas disappear.
Yeah, but I'm talking about if you're weird and you make funny voices, you're gonna get Grammys if you're on TDE.
Boom, boom, man. Boom, boom, man.
I think personally, Kendrick basically took that style from Eminem.
Get out, Richie.
Bars, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Eminem made like radio songs.
No, I'm saying like he did it in a different way, but just the style of just changing your voice and doing that shit, like talking as a different, almost rapping in a different personality style shit. Like that was Eminem first, but he tends to do that shit every so often too.
Oh my God, thank God. Okay, so I watched Trap. It was the what was his name? Josh Hartnett movie where he's the murderer and he's like trapped at a concert with his daughter and all this shit, right? Yeah. Very weird. Do you know who was in it playing like, I guess like, I don't know, like it was giving me like Lady Gaga vibes-ish, but but it was Kid Cudi.
He was a murderer?
No, he wasn't. The fuck? No. I said he was playing like concert? He was like the person that whatever concert they were at, she was like a pop star, and he was like the person that like found her, but like not on some Diddy shit, but like on like he was his own artist as well. So he had this like platinum wig or whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was just my like supporting the whole thing. Like he was saying, like you're like when you're weird or whatever, you know.
Oh, no, that's fine.
I just felt like when I saw him, it's like I couldn't remember who he was at the moment, so I literally just had to look up the cast to remember his name. But when I looked at him, I was like, nigga, what?
Is there a clip?
No.
I just looked it up on Prime.
Cudi ended up getting real super weird.
Weird as fuck.
Like
he's like making like eyes at Josh Hartnett. Like he was definitely playing like gay adjacent.
For Halloween, he did the Rodman. For Halloween one year, he did the Rodman. He dressed up in the dress, the wedding dress.
I was like, pause. Think he had what's the name, make it before he died.
Who? What?
Who's the off-white nigga? Nigga that made Off-White.
Oh, Virgil?
Yeah.
He made a dress?
Yeah.
Damn.
Nigga made niggas dresses. But that nigga probably seen the deposit. But like, it was like, that's what you want, my nigga.
He's like, take it. That's all I got.
Nigga probably went down the street. Pause. He probably went down the street and just like added a little, changed the tag out, put Off-White Virgil. It's not Off-White. It's just it's an old dingy goddamn bridal dress. That's what that is. That's really what that was, man.
I don't know why I come here. The gummy won't go back. There's a gummy right there.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm playing.
I don't see it. But there's a gummy right there on like the lid. That's what I was trying to say.
Got
you. Me and Mick.
What's next on the topic list?
That
I don't know. I haven't
Kodak and Castanet, or was that last week?
That was last week, but we could talk about it.
What more is there?
No, I guess that was last week.
I never. Listen, that's not shade. I don't care.
It was barely last week. It was just the top of the week.
Okay.
We missed it, but
just on Kodak. I mean, he was just on Kodak. He was just on Castanet. I don't know if he's I don't know if he's acting weird or.
No, it looked like.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it looked like he was kind of drugged out on it. That's
not kind of. He popped up. He threw a perk in there and caught it.
Yeah.
That's what I said. That it was a perk.
I mean, it's not confirmed, but the way he was seeming, like I don't know if he was just putting on an act.
It wasn't a tic tac.
It looked kind of how it looked.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like he was on something, or if he's just able to like act like that, he should be in theater. You know what I mean? Like he should, like, you know what I mean? Like that's on some Split shit.
Yeah, like it
was bad.
Yeah, like it's like bad. You know when someone's tweaking out in the rear, like that's a very hard thing to fake consistently like that. Because you know my fucking nuff ass, I just believe like, oh, it's a clip. He was just like spazzing out for that 10 second, 20 second, whatever. Little.
I've seen people act like that and just like, nah, I was acting. They're like, oh, okay, like, you know what I'm saying?
But you don't think that was that?
I've never seen him like again. If he's capable, then he's an amazing actor and he's wasting his talent. That's what I'll say because it was very convincing. He definitely looked like somebody that be on some shit, you know.
He's supposed to be off them drugs, man.
I don't know. If he is, again, that was a fucking like if he just did that to like fuck with cops or whoever would be watching him or whatever to like ha ha ha.
I mean, legally he could take drugs like because he was shot. So
oh yeah, he does have a prescription. That's what he gave him last time. That's what got him off. Like he's like, bitch, I got a whole prescription for this shit.
Yeah, so technically, like I don't know how long that script goes for, but he could probably still legally get perks if he wants to. You know what I'm saying? So
someone legally get me perks.
So, you know, it's a possibility that he really just tossed it in there. But like I said, it looked a certain way. I don't want to necessarily put that on him, but it did look a certain way. And if his acting is that good, shit.
That's not like that because like it definitely. And what else did that kid have on his channel? He had the what is his name? I'm not gonna remember.
DDG.
Thank you. And they traded shoes because they're both very short. And apparently the DDG one had on heels. Well, not heels, but boy platforms.
Oh, yeah. Like those Balenciaga super sneakers.
And he fucking took them off and he like, and then fucking Kai was like, oh, let me try him on. Like his whole shit lit up. That nigga like climbed up and like felt tall for the first time in his fucking life. Like
yeah, Kai's short.
But DDG is as short as him.
Is he?
Yeah, when he took off the shoe, he literally that shit was like,
damn.
Like, yeah, it was crazy.
I thought DDG was like the way he be acting. I thought he was like a 6'1". I thought he was a 6'1". Nigga.
I definitely thought he was bigger, but I always knew his girl, like Haley, she's tiny. So I was always like, what you doing with this big? But like when they would be together, it's like, he's not much bigger than you. Like, and I know you're not big. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like, I put him at like being like 5'9", like a regular like man height. And she's just like 5'5", you know, whatever. But I think it's like he's 5'6" and she's 5'2".
No, because he always be boxing. So I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe that's why he's boxing because he's short.
Yeah, know how to handle himself. Niggas be trying it. But listen, that motherfucker he can work in his fucking heels. He better than me. I ain't standing on motherfucking heels of platforms all day, nigga.
He also got knocked out by OT Genesis though before. Because they thought, I think I forgot the story, but like he was at an OT Genesis party or whatever like that, and then he was in a room with like a chick or something like that. But they're kind of like, yo, what are you doing in the room? Like, you know what I'm saying? So some shit happened, and then OT took off on him, type shit real quick, and a nigga knocked out real quick.
OT Genesis ain't no small.
All right, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, okay, this nigga's boxing. He probably like a little bit. He probably snuck him. In my mind, I'm thinking he probably snuck him. And I was like, okay, yeah, anybody could get knocked out from getting snuck real quick if you don't see it coming, obviously, right? And I was okay, but OT ain't that tall. Well, I'm thinking he's tall, so that's why he probably did it. But all his homies in there was like AD and all them niggas was like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", like bunch of linebacker ass niggas was in there. You know what I mean? So it was like, boom, we did it real quick, slept him. So I'm thinking in my mind like, okay, this nigga might have been like 6'1", 6'2". You telling me 5'9", 5'8". Oh shit.
Not even.
You're saying 5'6".
I'm saying like he's like 5'6", 5'7".
Oh,
he's a nigga that says he's 5'9" with his whole chest, and it's like, baby, I'm 5'9". Like, and I'm looking at your head top. So somebody here is a liar. And I ain't never met a bitch that wants to be taller. Like, girls don't do that. Like, when a girl's like, I'm 5'9", like she can swear her life on it. When a guy says he's 5'9", he's 5'8.5" at best.
Oh, no, I guess.
At best. At best.
I'm 5'9".
No.
I am.
My trainer used to, he's like, I'm 5'9". I'm like, I was like, so what? He's like, you're tall, you're 5'10". I was like,
you don't put an extra inch on me, nigga.
I'm like, nigga, you're 5'8".
So my license.
Yeah, okay. If your license says you're 5'9", you got it a while ago.
It says 5'10" actually.
Okay.
It says 5'10". Why it says 5'10"? She's speaking facts. So I was quiet. But you know when she got up, he's speaking again.
That was good. Oh damn. But yeah, my dream does it. Every guy does it. It's just like, okay, I get it. Listen, I wish I was a cute little.
I wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was.
Yeah, bitch. I've never met a bitch that wish she was taller.
Not during the fight. Not during the fight. I've seen a tiny chick try to break up a fight. It didn't.
Why would a tiny? That's silly.
It didn't.
As big as I am, I ain't breaking up no fight. You better duck and move.
It was a chick.
Y'all better decide to stop.
It was a chick your height and size, and then there was a wide body chick, and she tried to stop that. I'm like, this
crazy.
is. I was like, this ain't gonna work. I was like, you need to get up out of there.
A giraffe and a rhino. What the fuck are you doing, like, you little fucking pygmy? Go sit down. Yo, little bitches be killing me. Like, even when little bitches want to fight big ass bitches like me, or even bitches bigger than me, it's like, what do you want me to do with this? Like,
you better have a weapon.
not even that. No, I'm not touching you, sweetheart. This ain't a win. Like, if I bust that ass, all I did was fucking beat up a wood sprite. Yeah. And if I get my ass whooped, I got my ass whooped by a fucking wood sprite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no win here. I'm straight. Go on with your little stupid ass. Now I will shoot your little dumb ass. Now don't get it. I'll kill you. You still a human. That's still a body, bitch. I can get a teardrop. You feel me? But I'm not fighting you. Like, there's no honor in that. But I'll shoot anybody.
You know how it goes.
No, is that it? Did we get through the list?
And then the 25-year-old that shot up the college campus.
Yo, Tuskegee?
Yeah.
Bruh. Let me say, I wanted to, like, believe it was going to be some fucking ignorant ass, like, unfortunately, white male entitled, just, like, on some, like, we're taking back America, type fuckery. Oh, let me see about you. Oh, I dashed my phone so fucking hard, like,
Why did you do it though?
It's all,
I don't even know.
I don't know.
Was there a letter? There's
no letter yet. There's not a lot on him. They just released a fucking horrible picture, of course. But I will loop back. I will say next week I'll have more because it literally just happened.
I was getting bullied. Some ritual went wrong.
But black people are not supposed to do that. You just killed the one bully. You don't kill off people. Like, why you coming to homecoming, my nigga, with a fucking automatic?
Becky Sue turned him down.
He's at Tuskegee. Ain't no Becky Sue. That's a Chandra and them.
Chillax. That's why.
Yeah, okay. That ain't no Becky Sue at Tuskegee with all that syphilis.
Yeah, that's fucking terrible. When you really think about it.
That's crazy. And I was so pissed. I chucked that phone so hard. Like,
well, shit. It started with the DC sniper.
Even then, I was so disappointed when I found that out. I remember like when they were like, he's black. I was like, what's black? The DC sniper. Nigga. What DC sniper is black? DC. We don't do that.
Niggas call. Let me tell you who called that shit out first quarter. Star from Star, Buck Wild.
Sit down.
He was like, yo, aim like that. It's got to be a nigga from Yard. He was like, ain't no niggas got aim. He was like, hey, there's people with aims, and this don't seem like a Russian job. This has got to be a nigga from Yard. And then once it finally came out, what did I tell you? It's a nigga from Yard. Them Yardies got aim, dog. Like, the goddamn Yardies got aim. They don't miss their shots. You know what I mean? That's why you think when they call niggas top shotters. I was like,
they fried them niggas.
This nigga, every time there was a body, this nigga would play the Another One Bites the Dust. I'm like, yo, this nigga was cold. I was like, this nigga was super cold with it. But yeah, he called that shit out like as soon as it was happening, it was like 3 or 4 people in.
Yo.
He was like, yo, nigga, it's y'all.
Bobby?
You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, man. DC snipes though, but nah, those type of shootings always been trash though. Never could.
Just
white, black,
just go after the people you want, the individual, like
get out.
Like, and everybody stop. Like, you're not allowed to cry if the person was a horrible person and they got killed because they were bullying people. Sorry,
yeah,
but like when you just out spraying in a mass, like, come on.
It was more than one nigga.
It was
definitely more than one nigga. It was a gunfight.
It
was a gunfight.
So they're portraying it like it was one shooter right now. But
okay, so it was a gunfight between
That's
niggas.
Better. That's better.
That makes way more sense.
Thank you. We kill each other. That's like in some one-on-one shit, and people bystanders.
It's not better, but it makes sense.
It's better. It's better.
I'm just saying,
we have to still be able to stand by, like, we're not serial killers.
Yeah.
You know, like. Ooh. Was that one hit? Was he hit? I'm sorry. His body, that nigga.
Listen. That's one nigga.
That's how they're portrayed. That's how they said there was a shooter. Nah, that's different guns. What, you gonna put it down? Damn. That I appreciate. Good on ya. Good job. Sorry to anybody that did lose their life in that though, but like I'm just saying in the sense of like what black people do.
It was a gunfight.
Okay.
That makes me feel way better. Not in the sense of anyone lost their life, so sorry, but like in the sense of what black people do.
What's up?
Yeah.
My text?
Like that's better. You feel me?
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense because I'm just like
I can accept that way better.
You know, get at who you mad at, but shit, even though it's super unfortunate doing it there, like, come on, like, if you want to have your issue somewhere else. You know, you're going to catch them at a fucking homecoming, but look what's happening. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of other people that's not involved with y'all shit.
Yeah, I mean, you could have been in your dorm, though.
Listen.
Yeah, it sounded like a Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Sound like a goddamn verses and all that shit.
That shit sound crazy.
For real, that shit was scary.
Sound like a night in Chicago.
Hey, love on podcasting.
Straight up like July 4th. You know what I mean? It sounded like straight up July 4th.
She made it safe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's ugly out there. It's ugly out there, but it does at least make sense that it was probably some type of drama.
It's niggas doing nigga shit rather than niggas doing cracker shit, and that's all I wanted.
If I had to guess, is somebody.
That's all that I needed to take away from that. Like somebody, it's not a serial.
Somebody seen somebody I didn't like, and it was all right.
Yeah, it's up. I said on site, bitch.
Yeah,
you know, and that's what it is. What it is. I saw things go sometime and I toss get. But as long as it's not
and it sounded like whoever they try to run up on, they had their stuff and it was
I see it.
Oh gosh, problems.
Yeah.
Problems.
That's
it? Are we done? Is that the show, guys?
That was the last one.
On the top
10. Yep, we hit them all.
All right, y'all.
Good night.